Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the beauty scenario tag. I've never actually done a tag video on my channel before, so I thought it'd be kind of fun. I've actually filmed this one ages ago actually, but I never put it up, so hopefully this one doesn't end up on the cutting room floor. But I'm just going to dive right on in. Scenario number one is you have to get rid of all your foundations except for one high-end and one drugstore. Which ones do you keep? In regards to foundations, I actually have mainly high-end ones. I feel like that is the only thing that I have definitely more high-end than drugstore. But the drugstore foundations I do have are all from L'Oreal actually, and this is the one that I've picked, which is the True Match foundation. I think the reason I picked this one is I think it's more or less good for any situation that you'd be wearing foundation in. You could wear this to the club, you could wear this to work, you could wear this, you know, like out on a date or just chilling, you know. Like I think like it's a fairly buildable medium foundation. It's not too dewy, it's not too matte, it just works. I just think this one really works and I think is perfect for all situations. And similarly, that's why I picked up the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet for my high-end choice. The reason I picked this one, it's really easy to work in with your hands. I also think this foundation is a slightly more matte finish, but I've got quite oily skin, so that works quite well for my skin type. I know quite a few people prefer the Vital Lumiere Aqua, where I actually prefer this formula. I think the reason that if I only had to have two foundations, I would be pretty happy with both of these. So yeah, that's why I picked those. Scenario number two is you're in an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you tell her or do you ignore it? Now, in any other situation, I would straight away be like, you've got lipstick on your teeth, because, you know, treat people how you'd like to be treated. But I don't know, I think it depends definitely on the type of woman she is, and I probably wouldn't, to be honest. Like if they were quite stern and it was like quite a big deal, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm the one that noticed you had lipstick on your teeth. But then maybe it'd be a test. Maybe she's watched the beauty scenario tag and she's like, damn, all these girls aren't telling me I have lipstick on her teeth. Well, weak characters. I really think it depends on how the interview's going, and what sort of the relationship I'm building with this woman is, because I'm leaning towards saying no, but as I said, treat people how you like to be treated, and I'd like to know if I had lipstick on my teeth. I can sort of see how that can be seen as like not good. So I don't know. I think it has to depend on a lot of situations. Scenario number three is you are not feeling yourself and you need a pick-me-up. What lip colour do you put on? Now, I don't know if it's necessarily like I'm feeling low and I put a lipstick colour on, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? I have loads of lip colours, I'm going to put one on and I feel empowered. So that's the lip colours that I'm talking about. And they will either, I have picked three options. This is the one that like, and it's usually going to be a red because I love red lipstick. And so my one that I usually go for, as you can see I've used quite a lot, is Ruby Woo by MAC, but it's a bit of a faff because you definitely need to like prep your lips and stuff, so sometimes you just cannot be bothered to deal with that. So I would go for something maybe simpler like Red Square by NARS. This is a pencil and this is really easy to apply, and this is more of an orange based red. But I thought I'd also get out the one that I have very recently done this. This is Viva Glam 1, which actually I wore filming a video, and I was kind of like then like, I was just going to put a nude lip on, but then I was like, no, I'm going to put Viva Glam 1 on, and so that's what I've most recently picked as my pick-me-up colour, so I thought I would feature that as well. But yeah, I just think it definitely matters, depends on what mood you're in. As I said, like I have no problem wearing bold or dark or crazy lip colours, but yeah, so it tend to be a red. Scenario number four is you go back in time for a day to your teenage years. How do you style your hair and makeup differently? Now, you've got to remember, I am 21, so my teenage years ended 2 short years ago, but I was 13 almost 10 years ago, so I'd probably go right to the end, like when I was like 13, 14. I was thinking about this, and I think I would tell myself, don't worry about wearing too much black. Now, I know that sounds a bit strange, but I remember when I was like a lot younger, like I just really wanted to wear black. I just really wanted to wear black, but I always thought you could never wear a black top with black jeans, and do you know what I wear all of the time? Black tops and black jeans. It's not a problem. Wear what you want. I feel like I spent a lot of time not necessarily worrying about what other people thought, but like worried about not being stylish. But black is the new black, so and it's what we were worried about. Probably not wear the shag bands. I'd probably skip those. And do you know what? I thought about getting a full fringe when I was about 14. I thought about getting it and I didn't. If you're wondering what I looked like prior fringe, I will insert a picture here. So I think I would have probably gone for fringe earlier than I did, because I very much had the same drastic comb over emo fringe for all of my teenage years basically. So I would probably shake it up a little bit more. Wear more black and get a full fringe. That's my tips to myself, I think. Although I will tell you a fun story. I was younger than a teenager when this happened, but I thought I'd include it. I remember getting, I think for like my birthday, I got sort of like a makeup thing for girls or whatever, and it had like 5 lip glosses in. I'm gonna point this out, lip glosses in, and for some reason I thought they were like eyeshadows, but like eye gels. I don't know what came over me that made me think that these were not lip glosses, so I probably would not put lip gloss on my eyes. That's probably a better way. Oh my god, I literally remember. It was like a lilac colour and I was like, oh yeah, painting on this goo onto my eyelids. My eyelids could have stuck together, it could have been a hazard. I don't know why my mum let me do that, but she did. Anyways, so there you go, that's probably a bit more of an interesting one. I completely forgot that I did that. Scenario number 5 is you go to your hairdressers and you ask for a shoulder length pixie locked haircut, but they mishear you and they give you a pixie cut. Do you A, smile, say thank you, then ring your mum hysterical, B, cry in the chair and things get awkward, or C, complain to the manager and demand a refund? Now, if you can see how much hair I've got here, it's quite a lot. Hang on, I'll come up on my knees. Like, this is how much hair I'm working with here. This is where my hip is, if you're wondering. So I have quite a lot of hair and I don't plan on cutting it off. So I wouldn't ask for a pixie lock cut anyway. I would just ask for a trim. But for the scenario's sake, say someone cut all my hair off and I wasn't like, hey, put the clippers away, I would probably do a mixture of all 3. I would probably cry in the chair and be like, what have you done? I would complain and be like, what has she done? And I'd ring my mum and be like, what has she done? I would not be a happy bunny. I understand that hair grows, but I mean, this took quite a while. So I know it's only hair, but it's my hair and I do not wish to have it cut off. Your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break, but you only have an hour to pack. What do-it-all palette do you take with you? Now, I probably would take the old faithful Lorac Pro palette. I don't have any of those sort of ones with cheek colours in and stuff as well, which you can kind of like get at the airport. You know the ones, when you've been in duty free, you know you've looked at them too. I'd probably take this because this would cover any eye look that I would ever need to do, I imagine, on a 4-day city break. Very nice friend, by the way. If any of my friends are watching, if you want to surprise me with a 4-day city break, I am happy to go on said city break. But anyway, oh, it's getting really dark in here. I need to hurry up. Oh, I could turn the light on. Should I turn the light on? See how that looks. That's very orange. Ooh. Yeah, this one's a row of mattes, a row of shimmers. You've seen this guide before. And yeah, I would take this. Number 7, your house has been burgled. Don't worry, everyone is safe, but somebody has raided your makeup stash. What would you be upset that is missing? I think everybody wouldn't necessarily always worry about their makeup stash, although they'd be a pretty specific type of burglar to go through all my makeup to see what I'd get. But I have thought about it, and it'd probably be either the stuff that's a little bit harder for me to get hold of, like for example my Lorac Pro palette, because it's not sold in this country. Limited edition stuff, like this is my NARS Guy Bourdin cheek palette. They don't make this one anymore. I know they'll make something similar at some point, but again, it's limited edition. But I think probably the big one, which even surprised me when thinking about it, would be my Zodiac Estee Lauder compact powder. Now, I rarely use this. Hang on, there's what the powder looks like there. Yeah, you know what these are. They come out every Christmas. Estee Lauder released a Zodiac palette as a present. My brother actually gave this to me for my 21st birthday. He didn't pick it out, of course. This particular one, I know they brought out with diamonds on one. Like, I like it with like nothing on. It's just like the lion's face. Hang on, I'll get it up nice and close if you can see. It's not going to focus, is it? So see, look at that. Look how nice that is. But yeah, I'd probably pick this one because my brother gave it to me and it's really hard to come by. So yeah, I'd pick that. The last question is, your friend borrows some of your makeup and it comes back in awful condition. Do you A, pretend that you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, wait until you can do something to one of theirs? Now, I'd like to think none of my friends would wreck my stuff and act like it didn't happen, but you know, sometimes that type of stuff happens. I guess it really depends on what it was. Most makeup, if I'm just giving it to a friend, I'll probably just be like, keep it. But like, say like we went on a night out and my friend borrowed like a lipstick of mine and then she like, I don't know, ruined it. I feel like most of my friends would replace the stuff if they broke it. So, I guess it really depends on what the item is. I know that really sounds strange, but if it's just like cheap makeup, you know, I'll live. If you can't tell that it's autumn, that from the beginning of this video, which I started 10 minutes ago, and it is now dark, we are in autumn, guys. So I am gonna go, because you can't see my face, but how about I do this? Hey guys. Hey. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi guys, I just thought I'd film this video to give you a few updates as to what's going on with me and my little internet life.